Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mids offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like,
oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. There's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
that's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to... like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got enough space, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Navy will have it with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Midshipmen.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And he'll He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Rice's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Handoff from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third down, he drops the throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons. Hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Works the middle of the field. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of one. And the Owls are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Let's talk for just a minute about Rice. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive line. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Looking to pass. It's Smalls. Got it in the middle. It's West. They'll make the stop. About a yard short of the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Navy will go back on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw an interception.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's got it. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. There he goes. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. they're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustained
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Takes the handoff, it's Love. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Takes the grab on the left. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Fires one high and deep. He's got it all right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Love. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Quarterback may change this route. Unleashes it. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Third downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games, and what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best third down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
Breaks into the open. got loose. Touchdown, midshipman. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense lining up for a first down play. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's incomplete, and this... all business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays.